Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
We're back from a new angle.
We're back from a new angle. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's this angle where if I want to, I can look you
Yep.
directly in the eyes.
And we don't have to look around a corner anymore.
No, no. It's just we're here.
Yeah.
We're doing the thing.
Yeah. And now you can see more stuff on the stuff table.
There's more stuff on his
Yeah.
stuff table. And
Well, I
you
mean,
can
it's the
see-
same amount of stuff, but you can see more. Hold on, this is in your way. That's a cup.
That's a cup.
Hold on, we gotta turn Mr. Savage.
Mm. His name is Randy. Thank you very much.
I don't know him like that, so he's Mr. Savage.
Hmm.
Because he needs to be like facing the camera.
Macho man.
And Uzi Jesus.
Oh
he's
yeah,
facing
the
camera.
cream always rises
But
to
you
the
also
top.
get to see
Oh,
the boats.
yeah, oh yeah, the cream always rises
Still
to
not
the
done
top.
the boating incident yet. But we will.
Yes, we did some good
But now you
decorating
can, now
on
you
the
can
boats.
see them.
Uzi, Jesus, and the boats. All the things that shelves can hold.
And this weirdly fancy Risk game that I have no idea where it come from, but it was in my van one day.
An original White
It's
Ranger
not been opened yet.
from the Mighty Morphin Power
Yeah.
Rangers, the movie.
Yeah, I think he's right there.
Yeah,
There.
Yeah.
Why is pointing on camera so hard?
I don't know. I haven't attempted
You
it.
can kind of.
Okay, I'm going to attempt it. I'm going to attempt
of America.
in my camera frame. I'm going to attempt to grab the grapes that are located over my left shoulder with a pinch. First try, get my pinch angle correct. This is worse than playing the claw machine.
It's bad.
This is real bad. Up. It's like you're putting them in a cup. You're putting them in a cup. Putting them in a cup. Oh, how's my hand doing that? I think I just glitched reality. I'm going to keep my hand here because it looks like I put the grapes in the hand cup. This is weird. I don't know. Understand. Okay, bye.
Now try to quickly just point at something. Like, there's my face behind my face.
Okay, I'm going to try to point at something real quick. Here's a microphone on my shirt.
No, stupid. Okay, here's what you're gonna point at. I'm sorry, you're not
No.
stupid.
No, stupid.
Sorry.
No, we're so dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, real quick. I had a TikTok earlier that had a comment on it that I had to delete my comment just so I didn't engage in warfare.
Yeah.
So what happened was a video.
Did you try to go to Iran?
No, it was
Oh, something different.
it was something different. Like I get enraged over stuff, but then I just decide to disappear. So what happened was there was this post that said, "Hey, would somebody over a 3 mind telling me why guys don't like nose rings?" And I was just like,
We don't.
hold on. It's a complex statement, okay? Number one,
Meanwhile, some guys don't. I don't mind. You have whatever
it's a
you want.
complex statement. The statement is both judgmental and questioning of judgmentalism.
Okay.
So I commented on it. I said, anyone who bases attraction off of a look before a conversation isn't valid in the first place.
Yeah.
And then I got called a simp.
Okay. Dudes are.
And I got into this, like, I started typing because I had some free time today. And and I got to typing and I got like this far and I was like, hold on, wait a minute. Delete comment. And it's gone.
Yeah. See,
The
here-
internet's not real.
like,
The people can't hurt you. It's not
Yeah.
conflict in your face. All it is just a rage bait.
Yeah. See,
Sorry, guys. In case you don't know, this episode is going to be the musical episode, and I'm going to sing my whole way through. We did the ASMR episode.
we did.
We did ghosty episodes. Now we're going to do the musical episode. I'm going to sing my whole way through, but it's going to be like Lin-Manuel Miranda style, where you're never going to know when that singing's coming, and it might be a rap, and it might just be just like 1 or 2 lines that I'm going to sing, but that's all you're going to get. You never know when it's going to happen.
And then it does.
Ah!
I'm glad I was here for that.
That was we were all here for that. It was recording the whole time.
It was
from
this
multiple angles,
whole time.
multiple angles, multiple devices,
multiple angles from many devices.
thousands of dollars worth of recording devices.
Yeah.
This is fun. Welcome, Nerd at the Grapevine, the podcast where your best friends.
We're
Hold
not
on,
we're
did I
not
skip
to
it?
that yet. It's like you keep trying to cut so many things short on this show, sir.
I cut nothing short.
You're like, oh, we usually do a few more minutes than 5 minutes of an opening.
I don't know what time it is. I don't have a watch.
You have a screen in front
I
of you.
don't
that
have a
says
screen.
all that.
No, if you think I'm going to try to read that, I'm not going to. I'm not doing it. Oh,
Well, I've just kind of stopped reading comments on some videos
I-
because, dude, the more I read comments, the more I'm like, no wonder women choose the bear. Because I was like, if this is what I had to deal with, I'd choose the bear too.
yeah. But my comment too, it wasn't simping for something. It was literally pointing
He
out
was
like,
literally saying this is what nice, normal people do.
yeah, and like, and also requesting that you're automatically rating somebody off of a look scale like that, and
Yeah.
then requesting somebody saying, "Why don't you think I'm pretty?" Like,
Yeah. I mean,
hey, does somebody that's not an absolute slug like care to tell me why I'm not pretty?
yeah. Well, like one of my favorite content followers on TikTok is the lady with the hearse. That's a welder. She's just cool. She does a lot of cool stuff.
Any welding accidents with people that never showed back up?
I don't know. What?
Never mind.
Oh! That wasn't an accident. That was something different.
Okay, keep going.
Uh,
Did you ever like slide into her DMs and tell her about your pry bar?
no, not one time.
And that don't mean about what you think it means. It means about something that is from mechanic world.
Yes. But no, I just enjoy her content and move on with my life to other content and other things. She does have an OnlyFans, but it's just for her hearse. She's like in the top 3%, I believe, of OnlyFans accounts. She did that because so many people was like, "You should do an OnlyFans. You should do an OnlyFans," and she's like, "No." And then she finally went, "Fine, I'll do it." But it literally tells you on the way because she showed on some of her videos like it's just pictures of the car with like a vaguely suggestive phrase like isn't it nice to go a day with your top off, and then like has his windows down and it's pictures of the car. It's literally just that. It's great. But then some people get in there and it's just dudes saying just weird cringy stuff. Both like, "Hey, I think you're pretty," and "Hey, I don't like your aesthetic." And it's like, man, that would suck.
I'm gonna try to do my best to try to keep from commenting on because I have the urge to just be a part of conversations, and TikTok is one of those places to where it's like it's really easy to just jump in on a conversation, but
It is, and it's so easy to pick fights in comment sections.
and I don't want to do that. I just want to
Yeah.
talk to folks about stuff.
Yeah,
And people just decide that they want to pick fights just because they misunderstand, and then
yeah, or they just because they have a different opinion than yours, so now they're mad.
and then when I decided that I was going to pandering simp, that's what I was called.
That didn't even fit the thing at all because I mean, if you're gonna talk to a lady, okay, there is at first some kind of physical attraction. Otherwise, why would you even bother? That's natural. And then, it's okay to notice some things that you don't necessarily enjoy. But if something that is number one, a choice that somebody may one day decide not to have anymore, like a nose ring, is going to be a complete and utter turnoff, and now they're, dog ass ugly, you got your own problems, buddy. Because then, yeah, I mean, that's kind of my opinion.
Yeah.
It's like, find lady attractive. You don't have to like everything about their aesthetic, because I'm sure, especially dudes being dudes, there's shit that they don't like about ours. Like, they probably hate that I almost always wear either Crocs or slides. I get it, but you know what? I'm comfy.
I'd like to let you all in on a mentality, the mentality of a Southern sheriff. I'm going to let you know the mentality of a Southern sheriff, simplified, and I love the mentality of the Southern sheriff simplified because this is based off of the sheriff, rough guy, real not smooth around the edges whatsoever. He is rough around the edges guy.
Talking about a real person?
Yes,
Okay.
real person. And I don't care to talk about this real person. What's he going to do? Act like he don't talk like this? So he
well, I was just getting at I didn't know if you was like talking about a character.
oh no.
Okay.
No.
Proceed.
Okay, so this is when it comes to anybody that would puff on anything, whether it be you're smoking a cigarette, smoking weed, whatever you're doing. You ready?
Mhm.
Automatic, just by looking at you. You got a poof that you can take a poof of, just for example, real quick here.
Okay.
I want you to take a poof
Okay.
real quick there. Boy, anybody want to put something like that in your mouth too? Something you might as well suck a cock.
Yeah. I've met people like that.
Wait. There's more.
Oh, do I need to do it again?
No, you don't need that. Now there's more.
Oh, okay.
The second one is he was talking about a female with tattoos, and he was talking about how absolutely ugly a woman was as soon as she got any kind of tattoo. And I said, Sheriff, because there was an instance with there was like somebody there at the department the couple days before, and of note with lots of tattoos.
Yeah.
And she was unspecified there, and Sheriff was like, no, absolutely not. And anybody that want to have sex with something like that might as well suck a cock.
He said that about ladies with tattoos. He said so. He equated having intercourse with a tattooed lady that you might as well have intercourse with another man. Is that what you just said that he said? Because that literally makes no sense. I mean,
I might die over here. Hold on, I'm having flashbacks of nothing but just an ever-ending pot of coffee.
yeah, because like
Oh.
to the first one, my response would have been, "Oh yeah, dude, I love doing that. Like it's like my favorite thing. I just go home and I throw them glizzies all night long. Because you know what? They would never say that to me again.
I just
The other one, that's just so stupid. It made my brain lock up and question what reality was for a second.
He's a fucking moron, dude.
Absolutely.
It's hilarious. Well, the thing is, though, he was so set in his ways about like Marine Corps Vietnam veteran.
Yeah.
Okay. He made it.
Mm-hmm.
He's back.
Yeah.
I don't know if he knew it.
Well, hold on. So he was a Marine. I mean, has he met Gunny? Gunny had tattoos.
I'm just saying.
I mean, Marines have tattoos. Like, where did I just? You know what that makes me want to do? Hearing stupid shit like that.
Gather round, you mates of mine, for tales of nerds and lore. Three best friends on a podcast line with laughs and chats galore. From comics great to movies grand and games we love to play. We'll sail the seas of fandom land in our own nerdy way. Heave-ho, raise a glass to the stories we entwine. With laughter loud and knowledge vast, nerded through the grapevine. Heave-ho, come join the crew, we'll share our tales divine. From D&D to MCU, nerded through the grapevine.
Hi, everyone. I'm Austin Shazam Pfeiffer.
This is for Steven.
He'll never hear it.
I know it. I still have to.
Yeah. I'm tiny. I'm not gonna be doing that. So when I'm talking, you're safe.
Why, you don't like her? You go one time for them.
Nah.
Just a little bit.
Nah, man.
Come on.
No.
I'll give you some reverb.
I don't want
Make you feel pretty.
No, I don't want to.
We're Nerded at the Grapevine, the podcast where your best friends gather weekly to talk about our favorite parts of past, present, and future nerd culture. This week, we're going to be nerding out on some music. And
Yes.
Tiny, this was your idea to do the topic.
was.
Lay it to me. What's your musical topic idea here?
Okay. So we've talked about music a little bit on the podcast, more tangentially,
Mm-hmm.
and in the Patreon portion, sometimes we'll listen to some things.
Yes, we do
And
jam
so
out with our clams out.
We've never but we've never just actually had this conversation with you people. Like, number one, things that we may have done musically in the past, music that inspires us, music that we like, realistically, just anything music. You know that because that's a big like for us. I especially like it after maybe a little gardening.
Take a run. I mean, and I've been watching Game
I'll
of
tiptoe
Thrones
through them
recently.
tulips and let that high grass tickle me on the nuts. I'm like a leprechaun running through a field, man.
I've been watching Game of Thrones here recently, and if you
Field's
can,
music.
if you take Game of Thrones for any kind of reference, I do enjoy that amount of strolls through the garden.
Hmm.
So it's that's music plus the stroll through the garden. It does enhance it to me.
Oh yeah.
It does, and also in ways too, to where it makes me more emotionally vulnerable to it as well.
Oh yeah.
And that goes both ways.
Well, dude, sometimes songs will sneak up on you, dude. Like, I was in public once. I've been in public a lot.
I was about to
but
say like
when-
just that
when
one time.
When I was a chef, as you know, the lowest ranking chef in the kitchen, some of my things I had to do didn't revolve around cooking.
Mm-hmm.
So if we had to do an emergency pickup at like IWC or another one of the food providers in town, I had to be the one to go get it.
You were the gopher.
I was the gopher too. So loaded up in the work, which honestly didn't mind it. It was I really liked that job.
Gopher,
Anyway,
not too bad.
So yeah, not bad at all. But I did a lot of cooking too. So it wasn't just gopher, it wasn't just that, but gophering happened.
Mhm.
So I met a gopher, and I was getting like 100 pounds of ribs for a catering event. And so as I'm standing there waiting, I had an earbud in constantly. So I had one in, and most of the time I do audiobooks or podcasts, but there are times that I do music. I don't do music a lot because when I listen to music, I want to sit there and DJ everything, and I can't because I'm working. Playlists are not a thing for me because I get pissed off because I'm not somewhere else on the playlist.
Mhm.
Anyway, so I'm standing there, and then a song played, and I was like, man, I've never heard this before because it had made it through to something that I never heard. Anyway, listen to it, and I'm like, this is a pretty good little song, you know. I'm just kind of listening. Da, da, da. Then it hits me with one line, and I'm sobbing while I'm waiting for these ribs in public.
Mhm.
And I get a look, and I'm like, I'm sorry. Because sometimes I would laugh if I'm standing there in line. I've been there a bunch, you know, and I'd be like, the voices in my head, they tickle sometimes. You know, that'd be my response, and they'd see the earbud go, oh, okay. And then I just kind of went like this, and they're like, okay, weirdo.
Because crying in public always gets like one of two reactions: "Are you okay?" and look the other direction. I don't see what's going on.
Yeah. Yeah, so I held it together. You know, I composed myself a little bit, but when I got back in that work van, I started the song over again, and then I bawled on the way back, just because just one or two lines just hit me. Like,
What song
right in
was
the
it?
feels. It was "Cocaine and Abel." It's an odd name for a song to hit me in the feels.
Tiny, I'm sorry, but I stopped listening.
What when I said the name of the song?
Yeah,
Well, if
just because as soon as you said cocaine, I stopped right there.
well, I mean, the artist was Amigo the Devil.
That's
Why? It doesn't matter what the song is, but honestly, it's a really good song.
I know, but in my head, I had you bawling to "If you wanna hang out, you gotta take her
No.
out." Cocaine.
It's nothing like that. Nothing like that at all.
Well,
Well, I mean, the line that hit me, and it'll add some context, was my greatest fear is loving someone more than I love, or more than I'm loved. And I was like, I've done that, and it hit me.
I got really big
Super
into
deep.
lyrical content to songs whenever I got into my emo phase. But my emo phase was in an obscurity of the emo phase because it was Dashboard Confessional, and Dashboard Confessional was notorious for their lyrics.
Mm-hmm.
Their lyrics, to me, are some of the best parts of the songs, especially the earlier Dashboard, because you can tell he was going through stuff and he was getting it out on pen and paper and string. There's one song called "The Brilliant Dance" that sticks with me. That is. It's just basically like a mess of a relationship that instead of being able to care for one another and be together and be in this relationship, it's just you can't help but just feel like you're just constantly butting heads and avoiding each other and all this other stuff, and and you're stuck in the same house and you're stuck in the same place and you just feel like you're trapped together and you just don't know how to get out of it. So it's called "The Brilliant Dance" because of that, and this is strange. Our sidestepping has come to be a brilliant dance where nobody leads at all.
Yeah.
But my favorite line of it, and the picture frames are facing down, and the ringing from the empty sound is echoing and keeping you from sleep. Breathing is a foreign task, and thinking is too much to ask, and you're measuring your minutes by a clock that's blinking eights. That's some good lyricking.
Oh yeah.
I love me some good lyricking.
Oh yeah, I do too, man. I think that's why anymore my musical tastes over the last several years have shifted quite a bit. Because I do also think that the music that you focus on is indicative of where you are in your life. Because like when I was a young man, I was just a ball of anger, so I drifted more towards like metal music. Not that necessarily metal's angry music, but it was just it becomes like a conduit for your emotions a lot of times, because I'm sure I'm not the only one that's just like literally had to scream sing a song to get something out. It happens. Just like the guy that sang "Creep" randomly on this guitar guy's video, like that dude, he went through some shit in that like 3 minutes of that song. So it's like, I get it. Music is a very powerful thing. And then there's some music that just literally just takes you somewhere else, like The Islander by Nightwish. It's a symphonic metal song, but it's like a ballad, so there's a story, and it's
Nightwish got that Phantom Metal of the Opera.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Sing once again with me. Ooh, that was actually pretty dope.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. And mostly now I listen to more like a folk kind of style because of the lyrics. Because of, when you have lyrics to a certain tier, you have to make the music to a certain tier, and they like to incorporate some extra things that you don't hear very often. Because like everybody's heard like guitar, bass, drums, common band things. But suddenly there's a hurdy-gurdy and a couple of bagpipes. Dude, awesome. Give me that. Just nom, 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 nom. I'm going to eat it.
I actually have been watching a lady on TikTok that plays a hurdy-gurdy and plays some metal riffs on it.
Hurdy-gurdy?
Is that her name?
Redhead?
Yeah.
Dude, she's so good.
She's fucking...
Like her Sweet Dreams cover. Her cover of Sweet Dreams, awesome.
You know whose
so good at
cover of Sweet Dreams is not awesome?
Who?
Mine.
Yeah.
You want to know why?
Why?
Because it's my recipe for tea.
I know. I know. Just go ahead. Just do it for the people.
Sweet tea is made of leaves. You got to sing it though, right? I can't just tell them, do I? It's the Sweet Dream song. Sweet tea is made of leaves.
I do it with the Marilyn Manson.
Boiling water, let it steam.
Now back to the original.
2 cups of sugar just for me.
Marilyn Manson.
Stir it around until it's smooth.
Do it in 5 flavor fruit punch. They haven't done one, but I know you can do it.
Someone didn't wanna hurt you.
Yeah, there you go. Now let's do it in Bob Seger.
I can't do Seeger.
Oh, okay.
Not just off the cuff.
We tried.
Like you can't just
Hey,
sing.
you did good with prompts. Like, proud of you.
I can't just sing. No, really though. Yeah, that's the Sweet Tea song. Sweet tea is made of leaves. Boiling water, let it steep. My dad was talking about how he just made sweet tea for himself, and my mom was real proud of him the other day. And she's like, "Now, Austin, your daddy just made him some sweet tea by himself the other day." I'm like,
Did he have to sing his way through it?
I'm like,
when you do the alphabet?
I asked him, I said, "Did you use my song?" He's like, "What damn song you talking about?" I'm like, "Sweet tea is made of leaves." He's like, "Oh shit, no, I never thought about it."
Well, obviously you've not sang it at him enough.
If I sing it around Levi, he gets punchy.
Well, yeah, because you probably done it a million times.
If I sing it around Levi, he gets real punchy. Also, he gets real mad at me every time that I go, sucking on chili dogs outside the tasty freeze.
Yeah. I mean, that's the words of the song, though.
It's funny fact. It's chili dog is the mascot for Slush Puppy, and Slush Puppy is a slushy brand. So if you're sucking on chili dog, you're actually drinking a slushy as opposed to just like hammering a wiener down.
Yeah.
So in case you didn't know, fun fact.
Well, this whole topic was spawned from an argument betwixt the two of us that we had this week.
What was it about?
I don't remember the exact video that started it,
I don't remember the fights.
but I sent you
Oh, it was-
something with a bass singer.
Yeah.
And like I'm a big fan of deep voice men
Mm-hmm.
in a single
.com.
.com. Go there.
Deepvoicemen.com. 18 rock hard cowboys naked in the showers at
Exactly.
Ram Ranch.
Well, see, it started off. I don't remember the fella's name, but I follow him on the TikTok. He's an octavist. Like he has the lowest voice ever, and like the deep rumbly is cool in that aspect. I can't hit that. But the thing is, I'm a bass singer, so the thing that attracts me in a male singer is us sharing this range, okay? Because it's not something you hear all the time. I don't care about that super low gurgly rumble. I don't care about that. But you give me a good bass voice. I love it, especially when it's paired with a really high voice, like a mezzo soprano or something of a lady. The juxtaposition, fantastic. So I sent several videos, and then you was like, yeah, I think just low voices are boring.
I do.
And I took it personal.
Well, he sent me my two least favorite styles of singing, which are the people that can stay in that low range and they have like 4 notes of operation. And then you've got the other person who's singing up with like
they have more than 4 notes of operation. The really super low is an accent note.
5 notes of operation. So you've got
And so then here's where I got a little
Shut your
here's where I got a little mad.
Shut up a minute. Hold on. Putting these damn gloves on, he said.
I didn't get like Dane level mad. But I was like, this man just called me boring.
And then I also said, and it's got my least favorite style of higher range singing to it, which is falsetto. And he was like, "That's not fucking falsetto. That's gonna be."
I had the singers mixed up, okay? Because there is one singer that can sing those high soprano notes. It's a man that genuinely has a super high voice, and it's not falsetto. It wasn't that guy. That guy was falsetto. I even said, "Hey, thinking of the wrong guy. It's this guy instead." Never mind. But then we went on to other things. And so that was the nexus of this topic. And here, okay, we've all used Spotify or Pandora or some music app.
Correct.
Here's where the music apps get really bad. Okay? So if I want to listen to just Johnny Cash,
Yes.
okay, you would think I'm put Johnny Cash and like Johnny Cash radio, something like that, right? And you're like, cool, this is just gonna be Mr. Cash.
Nope.
No, it's one and then completely something different.
Yep.
Whatever their thing is on that, they need to have an option to turn that bullshit off because it has sent me some fuck shit. It sent me some things that I really enjoyed though.
I don't like the radio
more
option
rare.
for stuff. I like discography options. You can click and start
Yeah.
playing through, like shuffling
Well-
through the discography. That's fine. But
Yeah.
if you click into a radio, all it is going to be sprinkled with said artist and then influenced by those artists.
Here's something worth noting. I never use Spotify. I use Prime Music because I'm paying for it. I might as well use it.
It.
Because if you have Amazon Prime, you have Prime Music and Prime Video.
Might as well use it.
It comes with it.
Mhm.
So why am I going to pay for Spotify? But, well, I mean, Paramount Plus is just as bad. It's like, but anyway, we're going to get off topic. So what I've done is I had an idea to do an experiment. I went and talked to the robot. Had a conversation. I was like, hey, I want a playlist. You know how Spotify makes playlists and suggestions? And it said, yes. I said, can you do better than that? And it said, I think I can. I said, well, if you actually can, we're about to actually be friends. But if you're anything like Spotify, I'm going to log out of you and never use you again. And it was like, I'll do my best, man. Like, I threatened it. Okay. Maybe that was wrong of me. I think ChatGPT, you know, I don't know if it was wrong for me to threaten to never get on them again. But anyway, I said, here's the vibe that I want. I said, I want something, you know, that's folk music. I want kind of like a chill vibe, but I want something that's very atmospheric. And I said, here's a couple of songs in this genre to use as like a route marker. And it sent me several playlists of like 6 or 8 songs. And it was like, here's this thing that's a little bit different, but using those songs you gave me. And it's like, do you want me to expand any of them into like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 hour playlist? And I was like, okay, I picked one out because it was more what I was looking for. Not that the others weren't. And I was like, okay, let's make this a 2-hour list. And then so when I got to the shop, I put it on the TV because I was doing some stocking things. And it was literally the best playlist I have ever used in my life. Like, it literally hit the exact tone. It had 1 or 2 songs out of the list that I gave it of like 5 or 6. But the other ones were so thematically going with that I'm like, this is great. Highly suggest y'all do that at least once. It's worth it. It's worth befriending the government robot that's a spy machine to make you a good playlist.
Yeah. I think that AI is in the free stage and so readily available on all the stuff because they're going to make it I think it's going to make us dependent upon it, and then they're going to start charging you for it.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean I can't have my think machine?
Look.
What do you mean? No, give my think machine back. If you can't have my think machine, how am I going to get doctor? How am I going to get my doctor paper if you don't give me my think machine?
Yeah. Well, it's like here's what I gave it. Here's the exact prompt. After, you know, the threatening and stuff, I said the songs, the things akin to what I'm looking for. I want the Longest John's song Oak and Ash and Thorn, The Hammer and the Anvil. I want The Islander by Nightwish, Kate McCannon by Culture Wall, and any song in the entire world done by the Great White Buffalo and the Forest Rangers. And it goes, got you. The first one, it's like, this one's like a sea shanty maritime kind of thing. They called it Salt, Steel, and Shadow. And then they sent me one that's like dark folk cinematic atmosphere. Cool. Then outlaw country storytelling grit. Frontier raw Americana. And then then they're like, here's a bonus just if you want to get crazy. And it's like, I can refine it further. You know, I can do a tight 2-hour list, a 5-hour long drive work version, or a dark fantasy RPG tavern plus battlefield mix. And I was like, this is awesome.
It's been paying attention to you enough that it gets you.
Well, not only that, I literally gave it all the parameters that I want, and so it spit the things out.
It just understood you too well.
It did. But, you know, if that makes it work better for me, I'm okay with that, because I don't use this to do my thinking for me. I tell it what to tell me, and it kind of sounds like that. But I'm like, I use it to kind of like as a bank to compile in my thoughts, you know, more than other things. You know, specifically like for the show and some stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you do need a little bit of help, You know, because whenever you're getting into a topic and you want to try to narrow it down a little bit, it's either you gather like 5 or 10 people and you say, "Hey, let's narrow this down,"
Yeah.
or you just let the robot just do it real quick for you.
Yeah.
No, that helps you just compartmentalize your thoughts.
Yeah.
That's fine.
And also make it render pictures. Because the last time I said, based on what you know about me, within the last, I said like month, I said, make an image of me. And this is what it gave me.
So you didn't plug anything into it?
No, I just said everything that you know about me from the last couple of months.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't like that too much. I haven't ever done that.
Yeah, I gave it a picture reference though, so it knew
Oh,
I gave it a picture reference of what I look like. I meant like thematically. This is what it
knew what you looked like.
No, like no. Well, I mean, I've made it render images of me before, so whatever. But I was like, that is some choices in the image, and I don't really hate it. But it's not an image that I would have said, "Hey, render this for me."
I enjoy metal.
I do too.
I enjoy metal more than I used to whenever I was younger. I used to enjoy just like your country music and I got into rock, and then I slowly progressed into getting into certain kinds of metal because it's just like there's certain stuff about that growl and that scream in certain spots that just like an exclamation point.
Oh yeah.
You know,
It's like there's some days that the feelings that you feel only metal can express.
I have I once upon a time was in a metal band, and we did a lot of fun originals. By fun,
He was in a few bands.
I've been in a few bands, but I think one of the coolest bands I was in was Trinity Avenue.
Yeah.
Just because I mean it was original music. We got to do stuff. We were on the radio.
What if your dad hears you say that?
I mean, it was fun playing with Shattered. Don't get me wrong. Playing cover music is its own thing, but
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like the best one wasn't your dad's band. I'm just teasing you. He'll never hear that.
you don't know how sick to my stomach that makes me just by you going ahead and throwing it at me. Like my dad even cares about me having a podcast.
I didn't mean it that way.
He doesn't even. He'd never listen to this just because he'd have to care in the first place.
That's not what I was saying.
No. My dad would get offended though if he heard. What about Shattered?
Yeah, he absolutely would.
What about Shattered? I mean nothing. I might as well. My dad's kind of like Peter Griffin on that episode where Brian ate mushrooms and Peter got offended. And he said, "I just don't deserve any better than to go upstairs and live with the shoes." He goes upstairs and huddles in the closet. Like that's my dad's touchy about stuff. But no, like Trinity Avenue was fun. I learned how to scream, and I got diaphragm training and operatics stuff, and it was like I know how to do things, and it's fun to do things, but it's also fun to construct metal in certain ways, and then learning how to do other screams that don't involve the kind of diaphragmic stuff, like learning how to do like the metal bear stuff, like what's his face, like Ivan, whatever.
Oh, Alex Terrible.
Yeah, I can't remember.
I don't know.
'Cause it's like Baby Bear and the Wood
Y'all
Chipper.
know.
But that little honk I make back there.
Dude, I've tried to learn how to make metal.
It's weird. It's
Yeah, well,
having to get
he's got one of the deepest
I don't like.
guttural growls that I've heard.
Yeah, he's got a real good bear
Oh, yeah.
guttural. Like
Well, I mean, haven't you seen the video where he's on stage and he just like basically drops the microphone and does it, and you can hear it way from the back?
yeah,
Like
strong.
it's crazy.
That's strong. I like
I can't even compute how to make it do that.
I like some fry scream and some different kinds of
Fry's
vocals
good
like
too.
that. I've actually got a video of a song that is not typically heard from my days on the in the musics. So if you would mind, just bearing with me here, I think that we could probably let y'all give it a little bit of a listen. This is from Trinity Avenue in 2014.
Nice.
Long time ago. I'm trying to remember where it was. I think it was right around here. That it was like 20. Okay. This is from a concert that we played for a benefit for somebody that we went to high school with. that died in a car crash. It was a Stosh Fest.
Yeah, I remember that.
Uh,
No, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh man, why is this not working? We always run into some kind of technical hiccup
Yep.
along the way.
Every time.
It's kind of funny. Okay, here we go. Here we go. It's gonna work this time.
It's another new one for you right here off our upcoming album, Equilibrium. This one's called From the Storm.
It's a little vibe check.
I mean, it's got a good vibe to it, sure.
Because this is the only kind of recording that exists of it. We never put it on an actual recording.
Really.
Like an actual, we never did it like in the studio version.
Gotcha. And we do have permission to use this.
We do have permission to use this. It's my damn song.
I know. Well, I've seen content creators get flagged from their own songs. Crazy. Well, they didn't tag it appropriately in the. I just wanted it also included that we had permission.
That is true. We do have permission.
Sunlight pierces my eyes. Morning breaks with it.
Oh yeah,
Dawn of new life.
you can definitely tell that's early Austin.
Holy time. Time then faded both transgressions and lies.
This was like what, slightly before the Dane Cook era.
This is dead center of it.
Was it? Oh yeah, you said 14. Oh yeah.
It was kind of a sad song.
Yeah.
Feels sad.
I mean, was that a sad thing?
Huh?
Was that a sad thing?
It was a sad thing. Didn't even mean it to be occasionally sad.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, I think some of the best songs are sad songs.
Miss Trent.
Okay. Well, didn't you just mainly sing with them? I know you played a little guitar.
I just like singing.
Yeah. I know in a couple of the videos you did play guitar.
Short lived.
Gotcha. Well, I've never been good at playing and singing simultaneously.
It's hard to do.
It is.
My buddy Kevin's in this music video, sitting down there in the bottom right-hand corner, just chilling the whole concert.
Nice. he sits the exact same way still. Well, a lot of times like this.
Sometimes depends. Rest him.
Yeah.
Rest him.
Honestly, if you'd have just went, hey, you know who this is right here?
Yeah.
I could have went, oh yeah, that's Kevin.
Yeah.
Like, literally, we wouldn't have ever had to say his name.
I think we're gonna redo this song too, but not
I
100%.
think you should. Why not have an actual good edited, you know?
We forgot
video
about it even
version?
existing.
Yeah.
Because 4 out of 5 people on this stage are in the band again.
I mean, that's cool. That'd be neat to, you know, reform an old band just to goof around with the stuff. That'd be cool.
Yeah, but
It's like, I mean, I was kind of in a couple of bands, but mine were church bands. It's different.
I was in a Christian ska band.
Yeah, that's true. I do remember that.
And now a toast to the girls that'll leave us, but be replaced by Nintendo and Jesus.
Yeah.
Looking back, we made it through. Now we're totally coming unglued. Hey, ba-ba-ba.
Brad Gurley was there. He played the sousaphone,
Mhm.
and then he was about the only other one I remembered that was in that. It's been a long time.
Let's see. What was that hook? What was that hook from that song? Let's all start to realize girls aren't worth the stand. Heartache waiting to happen. Is Michael Hale wrote this song.
Hmm.
Is all she has planned. Listen to me today. One day she'll finally see. Best thing that she missed out on was me. Ska.
You also did some 5 Iron Frenzy covers.
Oh
too.
God, I love 5 Iron Frenzy.
Dude, 5 Iron's so good.
Welcome to Canada. It's the Maple Leaf State.
Yeah, they did really good.
I loved O Canada. Every New Day was always a freaking
Mhm.
jam. When I was young, the smallest trick of light could catch my eye. Yeah, straight up.
It's hard to find their stuff anymore,
I've got it downloaded and saved into files.
as you should.
I never want to go anywhere.
As you should.
It's because I lost my physical copy of it years ago.
The only physical copy that I have left of theirs is the last one. The End is Near and The End is Here.
That's the only physical copies I ever had, and because all the other ones like went away. Like I've lost more CDs.
Oh, dude, I've got like 2 or 3 binders of them. They're all stored and put up now because all of my music is digitized. But I have them because there's memories associated with those.
And that's the thing about
I've even got
streaming.
I think I still got the 2 CDs that the girl in high school that had a thing for me that I was stupid and didn't realize that. I think they're in there too.
There's a
Hey, I burnt these CDs for you. You like Christian metal too.
there's a
Here you
certain
go.
there's a certain level of y'all kids will never get it about making somebody you had a crush on a mixed CD.
Yeah,
There's no, and here's the
I
thing.
never did that. I didn't have the capability, but I'd received one.
And if you ever got the, hey, I really
Ooh.
like that CD you made me. Know how to follow up.
I mean, I did say that because I did like the CDs.
Because if you're accustomed to just nobody enjoying what you're doing, and then all of a sudden someone does, and you don't know what's next, that's your fault. Be learned.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I think we're going to eventually get some stuff put together. It's been an on and off for like 2 years thing now.
Yeah.
It's almost like
Well, I mean, and you have some actual real progress on some of the ones that you've redone.
that's true. It's not exactly an easy task. It's not like we're a practice 3 times a week, have it in the back of our like in our pocket kind of band anymore.
Right.
That's the way it
Well,
used
that's
to be.
because you're adults now with
Ain't no-
adult responsibilities.
Ain't nobody got that time. Ain't nobody got that time. Like I've been trying to get a band practice together for a couple weeks, and people, it's like, and I told them, I said, guys, this is what happens to D&D campaigns.
Oh, it absolutely.
I was like, people think that the bad guy in D&D that kills the most player and the most everything happens that ruins the campaigns is like this big bad monster. Like, what's the worst monster? No, the worst monster is time and scheduling.
Yes.
It's the death of more
Yes.
campaigns and universes than any monster in creation.
Oh, it absolutely is. Especially now that Discord is a thing, you know, you literally don't even have to leave your house or put on clothes to do D&D anymore.
And-
and it's still a pain. It's like, bruh, I know you gotta like, I don't know, watch your kid tonight. You don't even have to leave your house. We're fine if your kid like you gotta go. Hey man, let me go take care of my kid. Yeah, sure.
As far as I know, date night used to be just, hey, Austin, here's some Dimetap. We're going on a date.
Mm.
And then I'd take my Dimetap, and then I'd wake up the next morning, and then they were home.
There you go. That's called time travel.
It's
That's called time travel.
that's not how it really happened, everybody. I wasn't abused like that.
Well, it's like,
Austin, you sound like you got a cold. Here, can I hear you cough? I don't got a cold, Mama. I'm not saying. No, really, no. Here, let me hear you cough real quick. Oh, honey, you need some Dimetap. Did you ever take Dimetap as a kid?
no.
All that was the really strong grape flavored cough syrup.
They gave me NyQuil.
Oh, son, you got adult strength.
I've always been gigantic. So I've always had gigantic everything. So it's like, he's 3.
What? I'm sorry, I fucked everything up just then.
You're like, well, he's 3 years old, and he's 1,000,000 pounds, and he's taller than the house. So I think he needs the adult dosage. Yeah, but he's 3. But look,
What's this hole in
Look-
the door?
look
We
how-
tried to lock him out of the bedroom. He just
yeah,
he
and
just
so-
kept walking.
yeah. So if I had a cold, I got NyQuil or Dayquil, depending on time of day.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was imagining just you, just a smaller 3-year-old, like just the juggernaut of the house.
I mean-
just like there's
mean-
just you-sized holes all over the hallway where instead of turning, you just kept going straight.
I mean, have you seen me? I'm not a small man.
Before they let you go to public school, though, they got that wall hole thing all taken care of.
Dude, I was a freshman year in high school. Everyone thought I was a senior because I was in one of the I started in an advanced math class. I started in algebra 2.
What about
which,
perished?
as a freshman, come to find out, not everybody starts there. I don't know. And they thought I was a senior, so I was never picked on as a freshman because they just all thought I was a new one of them that year. And then at one point, somebody asked me something like, I don't remember what. And then I, dropped the ball that, hey, I'm just a freshman, man. I don't know what to tell you. Because they were like, what college you going to next year? And I'm like, none of them.
I'm going-
None of them. I'm not ready for that. I'm literally like freshman age. What is that? 14?
What college you going to next year? It's sophomore year.
Yeah. I'm going to the next year of this one because I'm on the first year of this one.
You didn't even have the option to get college credits before you left high school.
I did have the option.
Was it just your senior year?
No, I had the option like my junior year, but I didn't have the money because it was in order to do that, you would have to have money to pay for that.
I forgot.
My parents, no, they're like, he's smart enough. He'll be fine.
Your parents or Jason?
No.
That's why did your parents sound like
Look,
Jason?
when I was done, I was like, wait, that sounds a lot like Jason.
Jason's your dad.
I mean, no,
Jason's your dad.
no. There would have been a homicide followed by a suicide.
Awesome.
I don't know which direction because it could go either way. That's a 50-50 toss up.
You're like two Jasons stacked on top of each other.
Dude, size wise, I'm 2 Jasons in an overcoat. Like, I mean, I can't deny that. If you stack a Jason on another Jason, like, not The second Jason can't be standing on the shoulders of the one Jason. It's got to be sitting. So it's like if this right here is Jason's head, the other Jason is like this, just like straight pop to back of head. And then you throw a trench coat on that. That's my size.
I'm glad that I now know that Tiny is actually just two Jasons on top of each other.
Yeah.
In a trench coat.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably why my legs are so fucking short.
But good. Oh my god. Oh, that's a funny visual.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe there'll be maybe. Do you have any music coming up that you're looking forward to? Any new bands that you like that have music coming out, or any kind of concerts that are coming close that you might want to go see? Because I mean, I don't really
None
ever
that
get.
I'm aware. I didn't really get down that rabbit hole, but I'll occasionally just kind of look and see, like, if I'm like, a concert would be cool. So I do give it a goog and like who would I want to see, and then I look. Sometimes there's some kind of out there, and I'm like maybe, and then I forget and never do, because Puddles likes to perform in Nashville a lot. What?
Nothing.
You did a funny look.
Sorry, I thought something happened.
I farted.
Oh, I thought that something dropped over there. I was looking for what fell.
That was some gas falling out of my ass. But
I
Puddles.
thought something fell.
Puddle's Pity Party performs in Nashville. And I was like, that'd be super cool to go, because our boy Seven, he went. He's got a picture that's got a signature on it. And because I saw it one day, I was like, whoa.
That's
You
cool.
like Puddle's Pity Party? He's like, yeah. I got that when I see him in Nashville. And I said, whoa. He was in Nashville and nobody told me? He said, yeah, I went with Ed. And I went, whoa. Tincture? He said, yeah. And I went, whoa. I'm jealous.
Yeah. I would like to go see Tenacious D if they played close. I think that I would not mind stopping into an emo night Nashville.
Okay.
Because they play a lot of the music that I like, and sometimes the guests that arrive at those shows are from the miscellaneous bands that they're actually playing.
Concerts are fun. Concerts are so fun. Like,
Because Chris Carrabba, lead singer of Dashboard, he lives in Nashville.
mhm.
I believe that the
a
lead,
lot of people that live in Nashville.
I think the lead singer of Yellow Card lives in Nashville. So if I was to go up into an emo night and all of a sudden there's a broken, this fragile thing now, I can't pick up the pieces.
Would you activate?
Dude, honestly, I've not emoed in a long time.
You have the hair for it.
I just have hair. I don't really have emo.
It's long enough for it. You know it is.
What if it all accidentally flips forward?
Dude, if it emos, I don't know what.
If it
I don't
emos,
know
it
what to do.
emos.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's fine.
I mean, I could.
I never did get into the emo thing. I tried. I even tried, 6-8 months ago. I was like, I'm going to find an emo playlist of like the greatest hits or whatever.
Some of it's hard to listen to.
and just see, if I can, appreciate this genre. I mean, because I've heard snippets of some songs and I'm like, that's cool. I know that's an emo song, but that's a neat song. And so roughly 20 to 30 minutes into this couple hour playlist, and I was like, it's not really for me, man.
It ain't quite there.
Yep. I mean, I'm glad everybody else loves it. That's awesome.
There were a few emo bands that I liked a little bit more than others. Amber Lynn was another one, but I think it was also a Christian
I don't know
emo
her
band.
either.
It's a band. A band called Copeland was another one that I
I
liked
used to
a
take my
lot.
dogs to their veterinary clinic,
I did too, and they were expensive.
and they sucked.
They had a different person each time, and Millie always thought it was just like, what stranger's going to put what in my ass today?
Mm-hmm.
That's literally every time we went there, she was always wondering about it.
Yeah. What do we do?
At least at the new ones, they get a big dollop of peanut butter, and she's their best friend.
Oh yeah, Nola got the jar.
She's
Yeah, she was like, "How did they know I like this?" I'm like, the magic, I guess.
Yeah. She has to look at you like, are you sure I can do this?
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yes, you can. This is fine. Go ahead.
yeah. Do that, so then they can do the other things.
Yeah, so they can put you up on the shiny table of doom.
Yeah. She did fine on the shiny table. It was just boy, when she was getting her nails done, I felt so sad for her because they put the muzzle on her little face,
Mm-hmm.
and so it pushes her little cheeks up, and then I see her eyes go to like the pink color because being a red nosed pitty, like you can see the skin around the eyes, and you can watch it change tints. So it went pink, and I'm like, oh, she's upset. And then it went red, and I'm like, she's real upset. Then it went the darkest, wettest purple, and I saw the tears in her eyes, and her little tongue is sticking out because it's got her face smushed.
What's going
And I
on
was
and
like-
why?
Yeah, and I was like, it's okay. And I'm petting her on the top of the head, and she's like, Dad, they're trying to murder me. And I'm like, they're just trimming your toenails. Like, it's okay. And she was like, I don't know if I'm gonna make it. And I'm like, they're just trimming your toenails, girl. Like, you's a good girl. Like, we'll get some peanut butter when you're done. She's like, I really think I'm dying.
She didn't die though.
She didn't. She's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But I was like, we got to figure out, number one, why you're a tripod, and number two, we need to get them nails trimmed.
Millie's a little dog. She's easy to not, and she's also got a good temperament. Little dogs can sometimes be devils.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I'm glad she's not, because she's just like, Dad, what are you doing? Oh God, and she'll like look away. She's like, oh, don't do it. Because one time I trimmed her nail too close, and it just went blip 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 blip.
Yeah, I refuse to trim my dog's nails myself. I'm not being the bad guy. I'm Dad. I do nothing but good stuff.
I'm the bad guy. Whenever she sees the kit, she'll like, I'll go get it whenever we get done with the podcast, just so you can see. I'll go get the kit from the bedroom, and you can see how fast she goes and hides under Trudy.
I'm sure it's real fast.
It's because that means that it's time for Dad to snip out mats and trim my toenails, and I hate everybody. Don't touch me. I don't like you. I'm dead weight.
Yeah.
I'm dead. You can't trim my nails. You don't need to trim my nails. I'm dead.
Well, see, Nola doesn't super like me messing with her feet. So naturally, I mess with her feet a lot. Because I feel like the more I mess with my dog's feet, when it's time for her to go get the nails trimmed and stuff, she's used to her feet being messed with. So she doesn't respond in anger, even though she doesn't like it.
Maybe save them the trouble at the office.
Yeah, because I mean, I'll straight up stick my finger between the beans, like get that toe webbing and do one of these. Like, she's like, stop, Dad. And I'm like, give me that foot. Give me them beans. Give me them pinto beans. Because they look like pinto beans. Because she got the normal beans, then she got the super bean, then she got the up there bean, and then the what the hell is this over here bean?
The over here being Millie's got
Yeah.
those.
Well, this one is also the Kung Fu action bean. It depends situationally, because if you hook it with your finger, you can make the hand do this.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. I'm glad that we got to sit around and talk a little bit about music today, and maybe you got a little idea of what inspires us and what kind of stuff we vibe to. Next week, we've already got an idea of what we're going to come in here and talk to you about, so I'm pretty excited to get into that. Tiny, you excited to get into that next
Yeah.
week? I'm excited to get into that next week because
Yeah, it's like I kind of hate that we come up with a topic so early in the week.
do you hate that?
Kinda.
Why? So we can't
Because-
talk about it for the rest of the week?
Yeah.
Damn, that's true.
Yeah.
We'll find a way to steer around it and not just ruin each other's weeks and not talk
Yeah,
to each
because
other.
there was one week that it's like
Because we were both watching the same show at the same time, and we just couldn't talk at all about it. We were shaving.
we can talk about anything.
We were saving the fresh shavings directly for the
Yeah,
podcast.
Exactly. Because, like, have you ever sat in a room with your friend for like an hour and nobody says anything, but you both want to say something, but nobody's going to say it, but neither one of you's mad? We did that once.
Oh, I thought you were just talking about our YouTube viewers.
I mean, no.
I think like 14 people saw that one.
Hey.
Hell yeah.
Hi, I'm glad you're all here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
Tell your friends
brother.
about us. Bring your buddies.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just sit and
Take us to the next family event that you have and go, hey, everybody, I know there's like 30 of us here and we're all having dinner and snacks and talking, but we're all going to sit down, have some family time, and watch this podcast. It's called Nerded Through the Grapevine.
and we have fun.
And it's a lot of fun. You're going to be entertained. Grandma, there's a couple of colorful words.
Yes. That happens.
Not a lot. Like, it's a respectful amount.
But we're
Just so you know.
we're adults.
And we're the #1 podcast recommended for women.
I don't know if
And we're
that's,
number 1 on the Star Wars chart on Good Pods.
we were at one point. I don't know if we
Yeah.
are anymore.
Yeah. Who knows?
Are you going off of statistics that were at one point true?
Yeah.
We are the number 1 Star Wars podcast on Good Pods.
Yeah.
Bye, everybody. Have a good rest of your week. I hope you have had a good Easter and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Meow.
So